Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the Earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. And that's not all at once, but a piece at a time, until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. Time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
I don't care! Drag him into the speeder! Look! The top window! I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you! Over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick, whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage? Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my eyes.
Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
No messages on the vid phone. The Big Finish Detective by your Aaron Colmers. Finns make the best detectives. My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ike Hammer. I try to collect all of their Candy comics. My old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s.
You have a fax.
Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker. One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him. These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to be a thief.
You have a fax.
A Maltese Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
You have a fax.
It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. Oh man, this record's broken in two.
You have a fax. You have a fax. You have a fax. You have a fax.
Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
You have a fax.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Glue's always useful.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
You have a fax.
My old trusty Victrola still seems the same.
I close my eyes and dream of
These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
You have a fax.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you! Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? The Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay.
You have a fax.
From here, I get a great view of Chandler Avenue, the original Boulevard of Broken
You
Dreams.
have a fax. You have a fax.
This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain.
You have a fax.
An article on the Russian White
You
Movement.
have a fax.
Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history? Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life.
You
I'll
have
be
a fax.
researching this. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? This desk is so I don't have to solve crossword puzzles on the
You
floor.
have a fax.
PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business.
You have a fax. You have a fax. You have a fax.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar has been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
Fax.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory, me plus a lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Oh, my decoder ring.
You have a fax.
The resort? Sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
No messages on the vid phone. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor.
You have a fax.
More furniture I don't recognize. What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal.
Fax.
I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
You have
Oh boy, a fax. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. Yeah, it's a picture of pre-World War III San Francisco. Well, that's new. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district. I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn. I don't remember my office furniture being so nice. What happened? From here, I get a great view of Chandler Avenue, the original Boulevard of Broken Dreams. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Well, that's new. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what were they paying me for? This is where I store my trench coats. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Yeah, I remember years ago I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it is the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture. Cabin footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. And it's a sitting room. Good for sitting. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. That was from my first jackalope hunt. Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me? No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. He just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Mike and Ike Hammer. Murder, my sweet. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date. Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Citizen Candy Cane. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. Another Mike and Ike Hammer. Candy Cane Confidential. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through.
Well, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
I'm here to see my pal Louis, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Well, hello, stranger.
Louis here?
He's in the back getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Sure. I like it like my heart.
Black? picking fights again?
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
You do, huh? In the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloody.
You seem to know who I am. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe I'll have to know more.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Louie, you look great. I hardly recognized you. I mean, how did you lose so much weight so fast? Is it some sort of hypo-lipo session?
I've been this weight for some time now. You just never noticed.
Mr. Murphy? Come on, Louie. What happened to Moith?
Is there something I can do for you? Because if not, I got stuff to do in the back.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here. And why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
I had a few drinks last night at the Golden Pagoda, but I wasn't drunk.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there? On the fridge?
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh no! What? It's me. Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on the great.
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
Fabergé World Tour 14, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Your niece, Taylor, she said something about a doctor at the North Hill Clinic?
Ah, Kate Donahue. She's a friend of Taylor's. She's real good. I'll bet she could fix you up.
So, what about this woman, Taylor? I mean, she seems to know me pretty well.
That ain't none of my business, Mike. I never thought you was the right guy for her. But two adults can do what they want to do. Well, if you really need to see a doctor, you can't be driving in this condition. Tell you what, I'll call you a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go. I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore. It sure is good to have the old Mike back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up. I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her was spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way. Oh, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive. Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place. It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really have to. It's just a bunch of junk. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing but destroyed homes and buildings for blocks in all directions. But each year, something menacing grows up through the decay. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself. Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel. I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight. I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant, and it was like they couldn't care less. I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. What's this? Oh, it's a small wheel. Zipline trolley's repaired. Now I need to find the perfect place to zipline. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date. These dumpsters have housed various individuals. This became a well, it's not a Banksy. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate. The gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it, so I'll check back later. That's Rook's pawn shop. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. It's a 3 Carts to Midnight shop. Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. 3 Carts at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later. Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar clubhouse. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Tootsie Rolled. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm gonna be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, no hell with it.
Mi hombre es Takes. Looks like a swipe card reader. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. Needs a key. Nothing but destroyed homes and buildings for blocks in all directions. But each year, something menacing grows up through the decay.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. Wow, this place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
Welcome in. Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Wow. Service around here's gotten a lot better and a lot smarter. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
For some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
What do you mean? Last time I was here. This is the first time I have seen you. So there's probably a bug in your system or something.
You're the one with the bug. Right up your you-know-what.
Well, I don't meet many button-activated women, although it'd be a great optional feature. What's your name?
You know very well who I am. Holly Graham. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
So, I think your sign has a typo. It says holograms are people, too.
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. And I had to know because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Well, more battery power to you.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
I think your file on me might be corrupted. Mind if I ask a few diagnostic questions?
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get out much. Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you. I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off. Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is it? We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse. I think he came in one time with Mojo, the kid from the barbecue place. It was awkward. Taylor's my bestie, my real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you. The nicest tangible I've ever met. Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors. I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out. This place could use a woman's touch. Nice furniture. I guess this is time out for unruly guests. Well, hopefully ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit. Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here. It's a key to a lockbox. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh. It's a key to a lockbox. Needs a key. It's locked, and I need to find a way to open it. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. It's the old Savant School. That had a short tenure here on Chandler Avenue. It's like he's looking through me. Meow. Yeah, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Well, this joker might have taken Submit a Headshot too seriously. The key to life is not taking it seriously and riding sharks. Well, the shirt says Audrey Hepburn, and those legs are all Betty Grable. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Licorice Rope. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken-down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by. Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slept from the 32nd floor. Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa! Whoa! Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Sounds like there's something scary in the sewers. What do we got here? It's like instructions to get into the Snow White warehouse. What do we got here? It's like instructions to get into the Snow White warehouse. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Some familiar names on the Chandler Avenue sex offender list.
Scared.
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
Ooh, it's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles, and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that. Looks like an interesting read. Looks like an interesting read. Amateur. Looks like an interesting read. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Now that I have a ladder, I can get into the second floor of the electronics shop. Nice ladder. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work. That accomplished nothing. Maybe try something else. That was a waste of time. That accomplished nothing.
Wait.
That's not right. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. Well, that won't work. Nice graffiti art. That was a waste of time. That was a waste of time. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Nice ladder.
I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash. Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue. Oh, I was anti-Habition myself. A business card from a rival detective? What the hell? Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago? And it's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue. Well, someone's been living up here.
Following our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't gonna let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You've got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
He dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me, you'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do. I'll be in contact soon.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here.